in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see the national... This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. A quick pass to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Running into the open space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision. Good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. That's caught. It's Cornelius. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. And the Roadrunners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd knows when to bring it. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Got the first down and still on his feet. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Roadrunners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. At the 35, he's loose. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Off play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Roadrunners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UT. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Smith wants to throw. Finds his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll go with the 5 wide outset on 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Cornelius. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Makes a man miss. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Roadrunners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Smith takes the handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Softened him up with the run. Now to throw. Got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Try to march their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Roadrunners. The Roadrunners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Smith dropping to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Lost a throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smith. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Roadrunners are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Just steamrolling the defense. He's finally probably stop, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that somewhere.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. A run for the quarterback. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add 6 more to the board. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Turns it on at midfield. He's piled up 65 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Roadrunners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback will keep it.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cornelius. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
At the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, UTSA.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Smith wants to throw. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. This time on target. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.